Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Ugly Face Gamer here, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Super video. Now, before this video starts, I do want to deeply apologize to all of you guys who have been waiting for a video. I am so sorry. I've been caught up with school. Right now, I'm studying for exams because I got exams upcoming, getting ready for Black Ops 4, and obviously at the beginning of the week I got super sick. I got stomach aches, headaches, a bad sore throat that led to like really bad coughs, and I seriously had to like go and get medicine and everything for it. I didn't think I would need medicine, but for some reason Halls, the cough drops weren't working at all, so I had to revert to actual medicine and whatnot. So a lot of that was taking up my time, and I really wanted to make a video so bad ever since they dropped Dragon Ball Super Broly trailer number 2, which it isn't really number 2, it's technically number 3, but a lot of people are referring to it as number 2. But obviously I am here to make a video not necessarily on the trailer, although I do want to talk about specific parts of the trailer that really stood out to me, because within this video I do want to talk about the possibility of Broly actually being a good guy at the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now, I know this is a lot of videos out there of people actually talking about this and so on and so forth, but I just wanted to bring it into your guys' attention because there might be a chance. And obviously I do want to talk about the Dragon Ball Super panel that they actually had with the voice actors of obviously Goku, the Japanese one, as well as Goku, Vegeta, Whis, Beerus, and Broly in English. So we got a lot of those people within the panel talking about the movie. It was very interesting to see what they actually had to say, which is why I'm actually be talking about this right now, because the fact of Broly becoming a good guy or a Z fighter, whatever you guys actually want to call it, might actually be happening within the movie, because within the trailer we get to see the motives as to why Broly is such an angry character within the second trailer, because obviously this kind of has to do with kind of like the very beginning of Broly, because he was actually sent out by King Vegeta and a lot of other Saiyans to a distant planet. Paragus was not in for that. He was like, why are you sending my son to such a faraway planet? We don't get the reason why, but obviously Paragus storms out flying, saying that he will train Broly to take revenge on King Vegeta, which is kind of crazy how that kind of is what the original Broly movie was kind of based on, except for the fact that obviously Broly was not afraid but mad at Goku for crying and whatnot. So it's kind of crazy how they kind of left that little piece of Paragus wanting revenge by King Vegeta for sending his son so far away, which actually has to do with what I want to talk about, because a lot of people kind of see Broly as this tank who just wants to destroy everything, but at the same time I really don't feel like Broly is trying to do this at his free will. I feel like obviously we've seen a lot within the trailers that he is being controlled by his father. That thing around his neck has finally been confirmed to be a necklace that kind of resembles what the original Broly had in terms of his headpiece, in which he needed that headpiece to actually be controlled by Paragus. That's exactly what the necklace is within Dragon Ball Super Broly. It's actually there to keep his power maintained so he doesn't go berserk, which is crazy how they actually still implemented that after the first movie, which is a really good thing to do, because Broly is obviously super strong and you would want to keep that strength to your own power so he won't go berserk. But at the same time, like I'm saying, I feel like Broly is kind of misunderstood, which kind of leads to the panel that they actually had of Dragon Ball Super, because they asked the voice actor of Broly how he sees Broly as a villain, and the voice actor says that he sees him as a misunderstood character. And they even asked the Japanese voice actor of Goku, which is Mozawa or something like that. I'm super sorry if I'm butchering the name or if I'm saying the name wrong. They actually asked her what she thought of Broly as a villain, and she actually says that there is a fragment of Broly being evil that no one really likes, obviously because he's a tank, he's really strong and so on and so forth, but at the same time that is just a fragment. And I feel like, I don't know if that's something, but I took it as something really literal, stating basically saying that there might be a chance that that fragment of evil within Broly can get erased and that he could become a Z fighter. Because how crazy would it actually be for them to not only bring Broly into the good side, but to get rid of Paragus? Because if you guys actually think about it, Paragus is the reason why Broly is evil. Not only that, but also probably Frieza might have something to do with it, because a lot of people have seen within the trailers that obviously Frieza's like his soldiers are the ones that are probably going to find Broly, see that they actually go to the planet that Broly's at, and realize that all of like the existence is actually like wiped out from that planet, and the only ones there are obviously Paragus and Broly. So maybe they could actually bring Broly to Frieza, and that's how they actually meet with one another, and how Broly kind of gets as strong as he actually is because he's in, you know, on league or actually acquaintances with Frieza. And obviously, since it's Frieza, there might be a reason why Broly's even more evil than he really is, because Frieza's like, oh, maybe he could switch his forms and say, I hate Saiyans, because obviously he does hate the Saiyans. He could just simply tell Broly, oh, I hate Saiyans too, so maybe we could both be on the same game plan and actually get rid of any other Saiyans that are on this earth, which then he could talk about Goku and Vegeta, which obviously if he mentions Vegeta, that's going to get Broly super upset because of all the lies that his father probably told him about King Vegeta, because at the same time, we really don't know the reason why they actually made Broly leave. And if anything, that was actually a great move from King Vegeta to actually make Broly leave, because imagine, you know, King Vegeta never told Broly to leave or like moved him to a distant planet, he would have probably been erased with all the other Saiyans just like him, Bardock, and every other Saiyan apart from obviously Goku, Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz. Like, it's pretty much a good thing as to why King Vegeta actually sent Broly away. If it wasn't for King Vegeta, Broly would have probably been dead with that explosion as well. So maybe there's a reason why they should actually, you know, thank King Vegeta. And maybe that's what Goku and Vegeta might actually do within the movie. Like, bro, like, you realize that it's because of my dad sending you away that all of this, you know, that you're here and probably your father's here too, and all of that, because if it wasn't for King Vegeta, I'm pretty sure Paragus and Broly would have been wiped out completely when Frieza actually, you know, wanted to do his mission. And maybe Broly's even being brainwashed by Frieza, saying that same story that they told Vegeta, in which that a meteor struck planet Vegeta and killed everyone. Obviously that was the biggest secret held within Vegeta that people like Dodoria and Zarbon actually knew about. So, in the end, can Broly become a Z fighter as well as a good guy? If all of this misunderstanding is cleared up, like by the end of the movie, I'm pretty sure Broly could finally see through the light, because at the beginning when you see him as a baby, he doesn't know anything. Like, he doesn't know what's happening, why he's at that planet. He doesn't know what happened to the Saiyans. The only ones that can really tell him anything are obviously Frieza and Paragus, and seeing how Paragus wants revenge on King Vegeta because of sending him away, that could lead to Broly getting brainwashed by Paragus to have all of these bad intentions to hurt anyone that is related to King Vegeta, which obviously is Vegeta. And as well as if he gets paired up with Frieza, that's even more reason why he hates the Saiyans, because Frieza, as we know, hates the Saiyans, especially Goku, for doing what he did to him on planet Namek. So if you could get away from all of that, so if you could get away from Frieza and Paragus, I feel like there might be an opportunity for Broly to move on to the good side. But at the same time, would that be something that you guys would want? Would you guys want the ending of Dragon Ball Super Broly to be Broly probably not being defeated, because I don't see anyone defeating him unless, like I'm saying, Gogeta defeats him, which I hopefully he doesn't, because the main star of this is Broly. I don't want it to be Dragon Ball Super Broly, but at the same time, the whole focus is on Gogeta and whatnot. But like I'm saying, would you guys like to see Broly at the end of the movie turn into a good guy, or do you love him for the savage that he is as a villain? And what do you actually think about this? Do you think there is a possibility for him to be good? Do you think he's actually good this whole time? It's just his father and Frieza are brainwashing him to hate the Saiyans, in particular Goku and Vegeta? And overall, what are you guys' opinions on the trailer as well as the Dragon Ball Super panel if you saw it? Because there's a lot of interesting information that they actually showcase within the panel that not a lot of people are talking about. Like I mentioned about the voice actor of Broly as well as the Japanese voice actor of Goku, stating that there's just a small fragment of Broly being a villain. The rest is, you know, like it's just a fragment. We don't really know if the whole thing is evil. Very, very interesting stuff. I cannot wait for the movie. But like I'm saying, what do you guys have to say about this? And obviously, I'm so sorry, like I said, for being, you know, late to all of this news and information. It's been a really, really long time since that trailer and that panel appeared. I believe it's like a week ago, but I'm barely making a video on it now. Hopefully you guys understand, like I'm saying, school and being sick really causes me to kind of be behind on my work when it comes to making content like this. But hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, you know, comment what you guys think, subscribe if you're new, because there will be more Dragon Ball Super content down the road. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.